Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Annkio Briggs for notifications and updates. Also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all at Annkio Briggs.
Now, traditional rulers. Traditional rulers have traditional say in their abode where they are traditional rulers. A traditional ruler in Abonima or Buguma or Bakana Tombia cannot go to Ogoni or Ikwere and tell the community what to do. He can't. He has no such rights. So, traditional rulers are effective. When I was growing up, traditional rulers and chiefs were effective in their domain. The chiefs of houses were effective in the house that they were chiefs in. The same as the traditional rulers. In Kalabari Kingdom, it was the Amayanabo of Kalabari. Now, today, many stools, different traditional things that did not exist when I was growing up have been created. Those people must take the responsibility for which they created themselves. Or is it that they created the stool and the tradition and the rulership or whatever to wear a big imported Indian-made donny and wear it with coral beads, some of them real, some of them not real? Is that why? No. That is not the role of a traditional ruler. The role of a traditional ruler, as I understand it, is to make sure that his kingdom, where he is a traditional ruler, where he is a chief, that he protects them by making sure that whatever is coming to them is coming to them. But today, traditional rulership, if you like, or traditional rulings or traditional rule have intermingled with politics. When I was growing up, I grew up under tradition, inside tradition. They didn't have anything to do with politicians. Politicians rather came to them because politicians need the people of the community that the traditional rulers are presiding over. Today, traditional rulers are being presided over by politicians. And then we were wondering what is wrong in our community. Yes. Now, the other thing, therefore what I'm saying is traditional rulers must rise up and take and claim their responsibility. If you are a true traditional ruler and you didn't just get up and do your own thing, and you are a traditional ruler through the old means of becoming a traditional ruler, you can exercise that authority because it is a given authority by the community. But it is when you buy your own, you set up your own chieftaincy title, you set up your own stool. When I was growing up, I never heard of high chief. Never. Maybe it was there, or I'm just saying no. I didn't hear it. It is now when politics came in, I'm hearing of high chief. Everybody is high chief. I never heard it. Never did I hear it. Okay. So please, traditional rulers, I am not disrespectful at all. I have honor for tradition. I love tradition. I love it. But you can only love what is right and what is correct. Traditional rulers know what they should do. They know what they should do. They should do it. The people, even if the people don't support you, let it be on record that you are one traditional ruler that did the right thing. Now, coming to politicians. Politicians, there is no place in the world, in any country, where politicians get on if they don't work with people who exhibit and demonstrate and act on their conscience. Because without the consciousness of the people and the people standing up to take risks for what they believe in, no government survives very well. No government. That government becomes oppressive if people are not allowed to exercise their vocal cords in what they believe in. They may be wrong, even. If they are wrong, you tell them the right things. Because we have a right to expect the dividends of democracy. It is not a favor for your governor or the federal government who claims that they have roads in people's states to build a road or a bridge that will make your life of the community easy. That is progress. That is development. So it is not a favor that we should be begging for. It is not. See, it is only in Nigeria that we beg our governors, our senators, our presidents to do what they are supposed to do, which is why they took the job in the first place. If I voted for you and the road to Abonima, since Dr. Peter Odili's time, that road was awarded, and another governor came, that road is still not built. And another governor came, that road is still not built. Yes, the others have not built it. But if I am a governor, I will not say because the one before me didn't do it, therefore I will not do it. I will not say so. Because that is not fair. That is not right. And I will not beg. I shouldn't have to beg. Since the road leading to Abonima, through East-West Road, through Emoha, Ndele, all those places, since the bridge was built between Degema and Abonima, the road between the cut off from East-West Road that takes you through in between Emoha and Obakere was opened. We have not had a good stretch of road from beginning to end. And when Odili came, Kalabari people were in Odili's government, even though people like me were in opposition in Rivers Democratic Movement. That road has been like that. They will patch it here today. This governor will patch it here tomorrow. But there were people from that area that were in government. In Odili's government, in Amechi's government, in Wike's government. There are people from Kalabari Kingdom that are in the government. Then somebody will now come and send me one nonsense message and say, why am I not talking about Wike not building road? Yes, Wike has not built the road. Odili awarded that road. I don't know, let me not be very sure, but I don't know whether Amechi awarded the road or not, but I know that Odili awarded that road. Why wasn't it built? Was it awarded to somebody from Katsina? No. Why wasn't it built? The Trans-Kalabari Road, everybody is shouting about. Trans-Kalabari Road, Trans-Kalabari Road. If there is anybody that deserves good road, it is the people that are producing the wealth. Ogoni people, Ogoni people, Egi people, anybody that has oil deserves road. Even the people that don't have, they deserve road. But most painfully, why is there no bridge from Abonima to Tokola? Where they're taking the oil from? From Abonima to Soku, where they're taking the oil from? You know, so why should I beg anybody to do that? And the people that are sending me these messages, that are my own brothers and sisters from Kalabari land, what happened to your mouth? Can't you talk? Why are you calling me? Am I a politician? Did you give me an appointment? Did you pay me to support somebody or not to support somebody? That you're calling me every day, Annkio. What are you calling me for? I have chosen to do what I want to do. You didn't call me. You're not paying me to do. Nobody's paying me to do what I'm doing. All of you shooting your mouth or saying, this person is paying her, this person is paying her. Bring the person to come and tell you who is paying me every month or every week. Even this broadcast I'm doing, who is paying for it? When people are doing their own thing, doing their best, standing on truth, go and find your own truth and stand on it. Go and look for what to do that is just and right for your people and for yourself. Try to speak the truth for once in your lives and change your own lives. Come together. If we come together and demand for that road, it will be built. Then when one person is staying in one community talking one thing, this one is abusing one governor, this one is supporting one governor, some people are getting together, okay, today now, 2023, what is the plan on ground? What was the plan on ground in 1999 for riverine governorship? What was on ground? What was on ground in 2003? What was on ground in 2007, in 2011? What are these things that were, am I a politician? Okay. Now, the traditional rulers have a responsibility that they owe the people and even themselves. Because tomorrow, our children will hear about them, even if they are no longer here. Their story will be told. Just the same way our great-grandfather, our ancestor Amakri is being called, the Bob Manuels are being called, the Briggs, the Oruwari house is being called. One day, everybody's name will be called. And I know that I will not be standing on the wrong side of history. I thank God for that. Now, the next thing is China. China. In 2018, exactly on the 19th of September, I devoted my program that I pay for to the fear and the anxiety and the terror that China poses with the coalition that they have formed with this government, with this APC Buhari government. I expressed sincerely my worries, taking into account what they are doing in other African countries. I extensively spoke about it. Now it seems since today people are waking up. By the grace of God, most things people are concerned about today, I have brought it up as an issue. All you hear is Annkio talk, Annkio talk. In 2012, I went on a national TV station and I said that because people are threatening, or was it 2011, that because people are threatening that Jonathan should change his religion as a Christian to a Muslim if he wants to be president, I said that I see ahead, and that what I see is that the issue of Nigeria is religion. Is religion. One people thinking their religion must override every other person's religion. I said it. And I was called and told that that statement will be refuted. That the problem of Nigeria is not religion. That was 2011, 2000, almost 8 or 9 or 10 years ago. I said that. Today, the problem of Nigeria is religion, is religious cleansing, is what's going on in Nigeria. Is what's going on in Nigeria. On the 28th of January this year, I again spoke about China. On other TV stations, I have spoken about China in Nigeria. I have spoken about it because I see what they are doing in other African countries. Today, I said it before, that I hear that the documents that these African countries signed, and even Nigeria have signed, that it was written in Chinese. Before now, before this latest one that some people are saying that they have seen it in the National Assembly, I have spoken about it. That is what the Chinese people are doing. So Today, we have that Chinese problem hooking Nigeria here. I also said that it is Niger-Delta that they have bargained away, because that's the only place that is, what they will need immediately and is on tap is Niger-Delta. I said it. I said it. And of course, it's the usual thing, Annkio to talk. Today now, we have the defense of China in what they propose to do in Nigeria, that they have planned to do, collaboration with this government, is the defense, to defend the fact that there is a reason, any reason whatsoever, that Nigeria will sign to any country that if they default on payment of loan. Why didn't they sign? They've been taking loan from America, from World Bank. World Bank is foolish. America is foolish. I will even prefer a situation where they have signed that with America. It's better than with China, because they put their signature to it, but they put their own signature to it on their own behalf. I said it months ago that Niger-Delta will not pay for this loan. I said it with the hope that other Niger-Delta people will agree with me. Not because I, Annkio, will get up and stop them. How can I stop them? But there is an online media house that have taken that statement I made on my radio program, transcribed it, which is a crime, and put their own words of what I didn't say in my radio program to suit what they are driving. And they know themselves. They know themselves. I'm coming after you. Either you go and pull that thing down, or I'm suing you. You will hear from me, because it is a crime. It's fraudulent for you to take my radio program. I have a copy of it, and transcribe it to suit you, and then say Annkio said she will not allow. I didn't say I will not allow. I don't have such powers, unless if God is going to give it to me. But as of now, I don't have such powers to stop Chinese people. But if you join me, if we join hands, if we all in the Niger-Delta join the Niger-Delta self-determination movement and say, no, you cannot come and take our oil. I don't care who signed for you, and I don't care who is talking in the federal government. How can anybody, a full-born Niger-Delta person, I don't even know whether sometimes the person is Niger-Delta, sometimes the person is Igbo. What is this? So you will now get up and be justifying. There can be any justification for signing a document in a language that you don't understand, or that was interpreted for you, the way for you to sign it, and you accepted it, and then you're now defending it. What are you defending? So these are all the things that everybody, old, young, traditional ruler, youth, women, everybody should rise up against. Some have a way out, some don't. And it's even the people that will have a way out that are even talking. The people that have no other way are the people that are even criticizing the people that are talking. Now, the raging issue of turn-by-turn presidency in Nigeria. Let me say this very boldly, and I have said it before. It is our people. It is our people that are foolish. Our people are foolish because our people have believed that whatsoever the North wants, whoever they are, whatsoever they want, that they can have it, as long as they, and they are few, are carried along. That is why. If not, I see people from the North today. I'm not calling people's name, not because I'm afraid, but because the time will come for it, because everything is in Google, everything is in wherever you Google it, you will find it. So it's not the issue of finding what I'm saying, whether it's true or not true, it is there, so it really doesn't matter. One person will say today, power must stay with the North. Tomorrow, the same person will come back and say, it is not fair for power to stay in the North. That fair, that power should shift. All these things, they are deceiving the people that want to be deceived. Because if they say power must stay in the North, they can take the power and we can go. But the point is, we have demonstrated that we are afraid to go. We have demonstrated that we are afraid to go. Because if we have not demonstrated that we are afraid to go, they will not have the audacity to terrorize us and blackmail our leaders. And our leaders have allowed themselves to be blackmailed. In all the looting that is going on in Nigeria today, all the looting, everybody is looting. Niger-Delta people are involved. Everybody is involved. They've used NDDC, Amnesty, Ministry of Niger-Delta, which the plan is to shut all of these things down under the cover of corruption. And yet, corruption today in Nigeria, the corruption in Nigeria today, put it at one side. Put the corruption that happened during Obasanjo's time, during Yar'Adua's time, during Jonathan's time, put those ones on one side. Not to talk of the one that happened since 1960 and even amalgamation. I'm telling you, you will find that the corruption happening today in Nigeria is far worse. And when you look at that corruption, you will see the people that are perpetrating the corruption, our people are being used and they are foolish. That's why I call them willing fools. And they are foolish enough to be allowed to be used. I hear, actually, and the governors of the Niger-Delta states actually owe us a responsibility to let us know whether they are actually collecting the allocation. I hear that the allocation have not been paid to the oil producing states. That's what I hear. And I want both the federal government and the state government to confirm if this is true or not. And the confirmation will only be accepted, should be only accepted by the people of the Niger-Delta if they can print, bring the list of the people, of the government that you have paid and how much you paid them. As a matter of fact, during Jonathan's time, they were releasing the monthly allocation payment. Why are they not doing so right now? The issue of Niger-Delta, when you put a budget and you say 2020 budget, 100 billion to Niger-Delta, and you now turn around and give Niger-Delta 50 billion, Niger-Delta Commission 50 billion. You have not given Niger-Delta Commission 100 billion. But because our people are part of the process to steal it, they cannot talk. They will not talk. But what they are taking is minimal, is crumbs compared to the people who are using them. And this is where men must rise up and be men. Since they say they are men, they should rise up and be men. And do and work with people who are prepared to stand up for the truth. But as long as you refuse to stand up for the truth, whatever you get is what is coming to you. For Maman Daura to say that turn by turn must no longer exist, like El Rufai said in the past, and other people have said in the past from the same north. Tomorrow they will say they're working with youths in Niger-Delta, in Southeast, to bring a president. And the people in Niger-Delta, whether you're governor, you're politician, whatever, and you're angling, and what you're looking for is vice president. Now, wow, vice president. We've had vice president, and then we went to president. We don't want vice president. We want self-determination. We want, at the very minimum, a federated Nigeria. Everybody do your own thing. If people, me, I don't care whether you call yourself Nigeria or you call yourself anything. What I know is that I am an Ijaw woman. I'm from Rivers State. I'm from Niger-Delta. That is who I am. And unfortunately for me, at this particular time and even before, we happen to be in Nigeria and we're still in Nigeria. That does not mean that we will stay there forever. Maybe our children's children may not be there, may not be in Nigeria. But for today, what we must want is federation. If federation, self-determination, restructuring, devolution of power, all of it are the same thing. It's just words. All of it is the same thing. It gives you the same. It allows you to determine your future by yourself. Whether you get it wrong or you get it right is nobody's business. It's your business. So if our people are not prepared to stand up for these things, then the other thing they should be prepared for is to be slaves of people, other people, to lose their birthright, to lose their land. Additional had said, in cautioning Nigerians who are protecting their homelands, their ethnic nationality land, the indigenous land, he has told them very clearly, you say you protect your land and die, or give away your land and live. This is a government telling its citizens. So when you hear this, and you are still believing that you're in one Nigeria, and you don't want to rise up as a politician or whatever to say that my people want self-determination, what is stopping our lawmakers from working out? People will say, you will lose election. What election? Are you doing election? In this Nigeria, is there election? What is stopping our lawmakers from the south, the whole 3 zones? Or if the 3 zones don't want to do it, what is stopping Niger-Delta people? After all, the wealth is with us. Why can't our people listen to us for once and walk out? Other African countries have done it. They didn't lose. Walk out. Sometimes you go on strike. Why do people go on strike? Hey, senators, lawmakers, if you walk out, it is a protest. It is a protest. And as long as one whole section is not in the house, they cannot form a quorum. It is a protest. And when there is a protest, you cannot pass laws. If you attempt to pass laws, the people who have walked out should mobilize their people to reject it. To reject it. These are the things that we have to do. It is doable. It is doable. What is fear? That is why God says, fear not, fear not, fear not, 360 something times. Fear not. Because once you are not afraid, you have won, whatever it is. I'm calling on our people. There are people that have capacity to work, not as political appointees. No. I'm not looking for political appointment. I'm looking for opportunity. Outside, besides what I'm doing, more can be done. More can be done. Because the politicians have sworn, because you people have sworn to a fake constitution that you have to abide to by law. I understand that there are certain things you cannot do. But I also know that those things you cannot do can be done by other people. By people who are willing to be the conscience of what they believe in. The conscience for their region, the conscience for their people. It is selfishness that is not allowing the politicians to work with people that they know are credible, with people that they know that can do the job outside of politics. It's not everybody that can be a politician. Not everybody. Or wants to be a politician for that matter. But there are people who are willing. Mandela became president after he has spent 27 years in jail. So he was not in jail so that he can come and be president. Which kind of president for 27 years you'll be in jail so that you can be president? Even if it is for that, no Nigeria has the capacity to do that. Nobody. But it was him being a president, if you like, was more or less in recognition of what he sacrificed for his people. That was not why he was in jail. He achieved why he was in jail. He killed apartheid. It is just that his own foolish people now are killing the very people that helped them to kill apartheid. That's a discussion for another day, I suppose. But you find that politicians in Nigeria, especially in Niger-Delta, are not willing to work with the real people. Everybody can be anything they want to be. But at the end of the day, the people know who have credibility. Even the politicians know the people that have credibility and don't have credibility. We are standing in one point, doing left, right, left, right, left, right, claiming they're doing patriotism and not working with people that can help to change the region and can help to change the states. And you now say everybody is talking about wanting to be keep Nigeria one. Keep Nigeria one. Nigeria has never been one. Why are you deceiving yourself? Nigeria has never been one. And I've never believed that it has ever been one. But I will not go from frying pan to fire. 1914 is frying pan. Going into association with anybody, whatever they plan, whatever they believe that they are getting, they want. I want my own thing. I want my own thing. I want my own thing. If Niger-Delta people cannot come together and work together, then let the states or even the ethnic nationalities, for crying out loud, go their own way. On that note, I've already overshot my time. I'm very sure of it. I thank you so very much. God bless you. And I hope that if I have spoken even the mind of one person, if one person alone agrees with me, please get in touch with me. One way or the other, you'll be able to reach me. Inbox me instead of all this nonsense that I'm seeing on the screen. Inbox me. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And see you next week. Bye.